So tonight we will honor the exemplary individuals from the United States and the Middle East whose accomplishments embody MEI's mission to foster peaceful and prosperous cooperation between the two regions. They include the first woman in space, Rayanawa Barnawi, philanthropists and engineers Fatah and Eren Osman, and Middle East peacemakers, Secretary of State James A. Baker and Senator George J. Mitchell. We have an exciting evening ahead of us here, and we're going to hear from many outstanding individuals. But before we begin our program, I'd like to take a moment to recognize some of the ambassadors and senior U.S. government officials and other dignitaries that are in the room with us here today. Your presence here tonight and support are invaluable to MEI's success, and we're honored to be joined by the following ambassadors to the U.S. Her Excellency Matilda Mukantabana of Rwanda, Her Excellency Dina Kawar of the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan, Her Excellency Princess Rima bint Bandar Es Saud of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, His Excellency Abdullah bin Rashid Al Khalifa of the Kingdom of Bahrain, His Excellency Badbayar Uzi Delgar of Mongolia, His Excellency Mohammed Hadrami of the Republic of Yemen, Her Excellency Sheikha Zain Sabbah and Nasser Sabbah of Kuwait, and we're also joined by Her Excellency Safin Dizai, Foreign Minister of the Kurdistan Regional Government. We're also pleased to welcome government officials from embassies and missions of the following: the Arab League, Armenia, Belgium, the European Union, France, Israel, Lebanon, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates. Joining us from the White House is Lindsay Merrill, Special Assistant to the President and Senior Director for Energy and Investment. Joining us from the U.S. State Department, we have Danielle Benaim, the Deputy Assistant Secretary of State for Arabian Peninsula Affairs, Jennifer Gavito, Deputy Assistant Secretary of State for Iran and Iraq, Tim Lenderking, U.S. Special Envoy for Yemen, Hadi Amr, Special Representative for Palestinian Affairs, and Valda Vika Mins-Keller, Director of the Office of Space Affairs. Joining us from the U.S. Department of Commerce is Tom Bruns, Deputy Assistant Secretary for the Middle East and Africa. Joining us from NASA is Deputy Administrator and former astronaut Pam Melroy, along with several other representatives from NASA's Office in the International and Interagency Relations. She's accompanied by a delegation of astronauts, making this the first for MEI. Please join me in welcoming Michael Lopez Alegria, John Schaffner, Richard Mastraccio, and Peggy Whitson. From Capitol Hill, yes. Incredibly accomplished. From Capitol Hill, we are joined by Congresswoman Lori Chavez de Remer, Congressman Darren LaHood, Congressman Eric Swalwell, and Congressman Brad Schneider. And from the Lebanese Parliament, we are honored to be joined by MPs Michel Moawad, Nadim Gamayel, Mark Dow, George Okais, and Wada Sadek. Allow me to also quickly mention the Platinum Gala sponsors: DC Capital Partners, Sierra Nevada Corporation, Steptoe, the Embassy of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the Embassy of the State of Qatar. And of course, we also want to acknowledge and thank all other corporate and individual sponsors supporting this year's gala. You can find their names in your program books. Thank you. And now, a man that needs no introduction, we'll be joined on the stage by General John P. Abizaid, Chairman of the Board of the Governors of MEI.